Now, if you're like me and keep wondering about GTA 6, then I'm sure that you're as starved as me for new GTA news and content. GTA 6 is definitely one of the most, if not the most anticipated games. And although we still haven't gotten much news about the release date or any official details about how it would look like, there still has been some interesting information out there circulating on the internet. And so here's everything that I could find about GTA 6, from the most obscure articles to an interview conducted by CNBC with Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick. Without further ado, let's get straight into this. One of the first things we need to talk about here is just how long the fanbase has been waiting for GTA 6. GTA 5 was released a decade ago in September of 2013, and soon after that, many fans had already taken to looking towards the future, thinking about everything that was to come next and all the changes they'd want in GTA 6 to make it even better. But GTA 6 was only confirmed in February of 2022, and even then, most of the knowledge we have about the game comes from a huge leak that left a lot of assets and information about the game in the hands of the public. Rockstar has given us little genuine news about the upcoming game, and this radio silence has led to a lot of fans feeling disgruntled or frustrated with Rockstar Games. And it's been a full year since that leak, which means many people are restless for some news about the game. And this time, our news did come, but from an unlikely source. Now, we all know how successful GTA 5 was, and a lot of it is because of the amazing work done by the developers, coders, and voiceover artists to bring amazing characters to life and make them feel realistic. And so many fans still thank and celebrate the work they did on the game. Recently, a fan thanked the voice of Michael DeSanta, Ned Luke, on Twitter. Amazingly, Ned Luke took the time to respond to the fan, thanking him for the love and support, and even responded to many of the comments. Notably, one of these comments was talking about GTA 6 and mentioning how much the fans have to struggle and don't even get any news about the game. Although Ned didn't give us any major information, he did say that GTA 6 was going to be worth the wait. And even though this isn't anything major, it does mean that GTA 6 will be as good as fans are hoping for it to be. And coming from a credible source, it definitely helps many people feel motivated to keep waiting patiently. Now though, I think we need to get into the amazing interview conducted by CNBC and all the information that we can glean from it. Firstly, do I really have to get into how big GTA 6 will be on launch? I mean, it's obvious to anyone and everyone that GTA 6 will not only be highly anticipated, but also have an extremely good quality. It's been in development for over a decade, and all that time means they must have been able to make every bad thing good and every good thing even better. And Take-Two knows this, and that's why one of the biggest things that their CEO, Strauss Zelnick, said in the interview with CNBC was that they were already developing a robust pipeline of titles. That means that there is a plan as to how Take-Two will release their games, and since GTA is one of their most profitable franchises, we can say for sure that there is a definite time set up as to when GTA 6 will be released. And what Zelnick said in the interview confirms that, with him hinting that a tentative release date for GTA 6 would be in 2024 or 2025, but an exact date remains unknown.
The Grand Theft Auto franchise is perhaps the most profitable franchise in the history of entertainment. We focus on costs, of course. We have a three-part strategy: be the most creative, be the most innovative, be the most efficient. So we're not cavalier about costs. However, undoubtedly, a title like Grand Theft Auto will always be highly profitable.
Although GTA 6 is deemed to be one of the costliest games of all time, since funding a huge team of developers, coders, actors, and designers for over a decade, all the costs really add up. But that doesn't mean that Take-Two thinks it'll lose out on money. They estimate that they will get almost $8 billion in revenue during 2025. That's an extremely huge amount, and rightly so, since GTA 6 might follow the example of GTA 5 and sell over 11 million copies on just the first day of sale. One last thing to consider here is that throughout the interview, Zelnick didn't call the upcoming GTA game GTA 6. This means that there's a good chance that GTA 6 would be so big that they decide to call it something else entirely, instead of following the previously established system. But whether it's called GTA 6 or something else, one thing is sure: that the launch of the next game in this beloved franchise will definitely be one of the biggest cultural events of our time. Now, although we did manage to glean some information from this interview, we still haven't gotten any actual news from Rockstar. And that's exactly what this next tangent deals with. Alright, so I know, and you know, that Rockstar is really bad at giving news about how their games are progressing. After all, in the 10 years we've been waiting for GTA 6, we have had only the confirmation that GTA 6 even exists and will eventually be released, and otherwise, there's seriously nothing that we've gotten from Rockstar. Now, if you've been following my videos and watched my latest video, then you know I talked briefly about the guy who crashed Gamescom 2023. Basically, to give you a summary, this young guy rushed onto the stage and spoke something about GTA 6 on the microphone before being escorted outside the premises. Now, even though I don't condone such behavior. It does tell us a lot about how many GTA fans feel. These days, video games have become a lot more than just an escape. They're things that we give a lot of our time and effort to, objects that we treasure. I mean, there are surely people watching this who grew up with video games as their best friend, and all of us have good memories with a lot of games, especially GTA 5. So, it's normal for so many of us to feel like we deserve some information about GTA 6, some little news from Rockstar about the game. Ultimately, it's going to be me and you who will play the game, and so we should get some news about the thing we want to play for another decade. But since it doesn't seem like we'll get any news from the official channels, fans continue to take matters into their own hands and get information from every little bit of data available on the internet. And if you have played some of Rockstar's other games, then this one might interest you. Okay, so we know that Rockstar is a huge game company. I mean, if the $20 billion valuation didn't make it clear, just the fact that it has made some of the best and most influential games of all time should tell you that Rockstar is a big deal. And to make its beautiful worlds and amazing stories they are famous for, Rockstar needs to have a big workforce working for it, and space to house all those people so they can work effectively. And for that, Rockstar had around 11 locations worldwide. Well, I say had, because we've just gotten information that there's one more location to be added to that list. Rockstar recently acquired a company by the name of Standard Deviation, a company that specialized in motion capture and hardware. For any video game, both aspects are crucial, especially motion capture, because it helps in making all the animations a video game has. The studio is based in Santa Monica, and soon after Rockstar acquired it, they posted a job listing for an electronics engineer who would work for them. This means that quite possibly Rockstar is going to have this location be its headquarters for one of their upcoming games. Although it's doubtful that the game in question would be GTA 6, both Bully 2 and LA Noire are suspected. And even though we don't have much information about either of those games, we do know that LA Noire had exceeded its $50 million budget. And so investing in cheaper motion capture and hardware technicians is just good practice for them. But just good business decisions don't seem to be all Rockstar needs to do, and GTA 6 might play an important role here. While Rockstar has released really amazing games in the past, it's not all good. After all, there have been multiple reports of a crunch culture developing in the studio, where employees are asked to work 50 or even 60-hour weeks. And these crunch times didn't last for a week or even a month. They could last as long as multiple years on end. Not only that, but Rockstar has taken a hit to its reputation in terms of its pricing as well. Like, many among us can remember how buggy and unpolished the GTA Trilogy Definitive version was. But that doesn't mean they can't earn back all the trust we used to have in their brand. With all the information I've brought to you, from a voice actor telling fans to have faith in Rockstar, to give them one of the best games they've ever seen to the high hopes Take-Two has for GTA 6 performing well, it really does seem like GTA 6 launch will be one of the biggest events in recent times. If they can deliver us a compelling story, good gameplay, and all the amazing features that make a GTA game, then all of these controversies may become a thing of the past. The upcoming game can very well be a fresh start for the studio, and allow it to get back to being beloved by fans and critics alike. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about all of this happening around the game and Rockstar Games? I do have more videos coming soon, including a video about the Lapsus gang that gave us the huge GTA 6 leak that happened last year, to every piece of information about the upcoming Rockstar productions. Before we wrap up, I want to thank all my patrons for supporting my work. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If there's anything I should cover in the future videos, also let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching till the end. Have a great day, everyone, and see you in the next one.